What's up, guys? Today I'm going to talk about securing sponsors. I know this is a big one, so let's just get right into it. The reasons that most gamers, MLG guys, teams, players, individuals are looking for sponsors is obvious. They need funding. Some of the other reasons is for free products. You know, some of the pro players get free product endorsements from MLG through a company that is supporting MLG. So kind of get a trickle-down effect with that indirectly on MLG, but some players also seek this. Some of the things that you really need to identify when you're looking for a sponsor is actually what the sponsor is looking for. So what are the sponsor's needs? I think a lot of people that you see on game battles and MLG forums, when they ask, you know, they're looking for a sponsor, they don't really think about what the sponsor is actually looking for in return. So real quick points. Most sponsors want to improve their brand awareness based on association. So, you know, McDonald's wants to be associated with LeBron because of his image. So that's why they want to associate themselves with them. So it kind of builds, they build their brand based on their association with others. All right, so that's an example. They want to sell more of their product. Again, using LeBron, because you know I'm from Ohio. In this instance, McDonald's sells more product because they're associated with that person. So if you can find a way to sell more of a company's product, they're more likely to sponsor you. Again, brand awareness through the media. So if you have a website, a YouTube account, if you go to live events, MLG events, and you're wearing jerseys and stuff or whatever, that's a great way to build awareness for that sponsor. Having a game battles ladder when most sponsors don't know about that, and you're 22-2 and you're asking for a sponsor on game battles, that's not necessarily the best way because most sponsors don't even know what game battles is. And seasons and ladders and stuff don't really matter that much on game battles. Again, what are you offering? I use the game battles as an example. I want to hit this one real hard. Some of the unique ideas that I'm offering, as you know, things that you can incorporate, is streaming. If you have a capture card and you're able to stream, and you want to use this as a tool to say, hey, you know, we do matches. We're ranked on game battles, but we also use a stream which gets X number of hits or number of views a month or whatever. You can have sponsor mentions included in your streams, and there's a whole bunch of different streaming sites that do that. Obviously, I'm on YouTube. You can mention sponsors in your YouTube videos. You can, if you know how to edit, you can cut the video, put a sponsor thing in there, and that's a sponsor mention. You can create social networks. So Facebook, we have a Facebook fan page. We can mention a sponsor on there. If you have a Twitter account that has a lot of followers, you can mention sponsors there. Some of the more common ones is, you know, you have teams that change their team name, like VVV, VVV Vision, Type Z, PMS. You know, companies kind of use that to brand their cars. So like, for an example, the Indianapolis Colts Stadium is sponsored by some company that made it. So a lot of times it'll be like Exxon Mobil Stadium, whatnot. So that's kind of how sponsors look for ways that they can brand them, you know, brand themselves through your team. You can have logos or signage on your jerseys. MLG doesn't really allow it, although Power Gaming in the UK, they kind of came in and they have a bunch of PC related sponsors that kind of conflict with MLG sponsors. I don't know what they're going to do with that, but logos on jerseys from different sponsors is also another one. Website banners, etc., all that stuff. All that stuff is kind of old, and they still use those. Appropriate sponsors. You want to identify appropriate sponsors. You don't want to be sponsored by, I don't know, a company that makes fans and you're in gaming. I mean, maybe you get hot sometimes when you're gaming, so that's why you want to have a fan company sponsor you. So you want to align yourself with sponsors that have similar goals with your own, and you have a better chance of mutual benefit. And then once you identify those sponsors, you want to put together a proposal. And this is just real quick stuff. I have more on my blog. It's information about a team, you know, or yourself. It's your achievements, your successes, why you need funding, benefits to the sponsor, etc. Some things to avoid sponsors that don't align with your goals. Putting together a bad proposal, portraying a bad image. You know, a lot of kids on game battles, they talk trash. They don't realize that they themselves are their own brand. So, you know, portraying a bad image could have a negative effect on sponsors. So you always want to keep your image in high regards. Bad sponsorship terms. So, you know, a company isn't really giving you that much money, or say a company like BBB or something. I'm not saying BBB is bad, but if they have a bad sponsorship terms, maybe it's something that you don't agree with, so they might not be something that you want to get sponsored by. And the biggest one, I have to erase this. The biggest one, all this stuff, the one that annoys me the most is when I hop on the Game Battles forums, the MLG forums, online on the internet. The word sponsor is spelled S-P-O-N-S-O-R. It is not spelled S-P-O-N-S-E-R. That is not how you spell sponsor. So, if you're putting together a sponsorship proposal, do not spell the word S-E-R. This is the incorrect spelling of the word sponsor. That is all. Arctic out.